Sometimes life can be tough, but always remember, so are you. So, change your can'ts into cans and your dreams into plans. Hello everyone, Namaskaram to all. So here I am with a new video, a new chapter and a new learning experience. So let's begin. The name of our chapter is Biology, the Science of Life. Yes, life, which purely means being alive and not being dead serious about it. Being alive is all because of the breath we inhale, because of the water we intake, and because of the essential nutrients provided by the Mother Nature. The one thing that strings all these necessities of life into one thread is biology, and henceforth the name, Biology, the Science of Life. So basically in this chapter, we will study about life, that is about living things. We will study the different characteristics of living beings. They are: living beings are made up of cells, living beings grow, living beings need food, living beings respire, living beings throw out waste, living beings respond to stimuli, living beings move, living beings reproduce, and living beings follow a life cycle. Now, we will study each point in detail. So the first point is, living beings are made up of cells. All living beings are made up of cells. The cell is the smallest thing that has life, and it can exist on its own. Living beings can be made of a single cell or many cells. Based on this, we have got two types of organisms: unicellular organisms, which are made of single cell, and multicellular organisms, which are made of many cells. We had learned about them in the previous video, so we'll not elaborate it here. Moving further, cells are usually too small to be seen with the naked eye. हम cells को normally नहीं देख सकते. To see them, we have to look through a microscope. What is microscope? Microscope is an instrument that makes things appear larger than they usually are. An instrument जो हमें छोटी चीजों को बड़ा करके दिखाता है. Next point is, living beings grow. Only living beings grow. Non-living things do not grow, though some seem to. For instance, sugar crystals suspended in a sugar solution grow as more sugar crystals settle on them. One more example, a balloon grows in size when we blow air into it, isn't it? But then what's the difference between this growth and that shown by a living being? Yes, there is some difference. It happens because something is added from outside in the case of non-living things. For instance, in the case of sugar, the sugar crystals from the solution settled on the thread, because of which the growth appeared. And in case of balloon, the air was put from outside inside the balloon, because of which the growth was visible. Whereas in a living being, the growth occurs from inside, not outside. And that growth occurs because of cell division, which we had learned in the previous video. In case of living beings, the cells multiply and grow into many cells, because of which the growth occurs. Next point is living beings need food. Living beings cannot survive without food. They use the energy derived from the food to perform various functions. They also need food to grow and for the maintenance of their body. Non-living things, on the other hand, do not need food. Green plants are different from other living beings in the matter of getting food. Why? Because green plants manufacture their own food using solar energy, water, and carbon dioxide through a process called photosynthesis. I hope you remember it. Because of this, these green plants are also called autotrophs. In Greek, autos means self and trophos means feeder. So, autotrophs means those which manufacture their own food. Whereas, on the other hand, organisms that depend on others for food are called heterotrophs. Heteros means other. All animals are heterotrophs, including we, human beings. Human beings also come under the category of heterotrophs because we do not prepare our own food. We depend on plants for our food and on other creatures. Next point is living beings respire. Living beings need oxygen. They take it from the air or water. Inside the body, oxygen is used to break down food and release the energy stored in it. When food is broken down, carbon dioxide and water are produced. These are released by the body as waste. The entire process of taking in oxygen, breaking down food, and releasing carbon dioxide and water is called respiration. Only living things respire. Non-living things do not respire. So that's all for today. We will continue studying the other characteristics in the next video. Till then, keep learning new things. From anything to just everything. Keep exploring yourself. Thank you for being here. Goodbye.